Just waiting for Jess to come on. Oh, hi, Jess.
Hello, Tamarin. How's it going?
How are you?
Yeah, good. It just says we're having trouble with loading this live video. Please try again later. Now it looks good.
It's very echoey on my side. Let me just turn that off. Yeah, hopefully that works. It was a little bit echoey. I had my laptop on, the sound on. Yeah, so how are you doing today, Jess?
Yeah, I'm good. I've got already my second coffee.
I got mine. My strong oat milk cap, always my favorite.
Cheers. I've got a flat white coconut, always my favorite.
Coconut milk?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
That it sounds good, but yeah, I don't think I've actually ever tried it. Let me just get So, hello everyone, and welcome to our local connect. I'm Tamarin, and I'm the founder of Eco Turtle Life, and I'm going to be hosting a bunch of these sessions every day, just talking to local small businesses. We're starting with the Northern Beaches, and I'm quite excited about this because, especially for the Northern Beaches being locked down, for Sydney being locked down, it's really hard, I guess, to connect with your local businesses, and even for people like myself, Jess and I, we are completely online. So even though we might do the odd markets and stuff here and there, it's good to be able to talk to you and at least show you what we do and talk about how we started. So I'm very happy to have you here, Jess, as the first episode. Oh. And I have no, it's fantastic. And this is just an informal sort of get to know you sort of Q&A. So feel free to change it up a little bit if you want. And so the first question is, tell me about yourself and how you started the brand.
Yeah, so my name is Jessica, and I'm originally from Germany, and I came to Australia 10 years ago, just traveling, and found my love and got a baby, and now I'm settling down here in Australia. And I started my brand roughly 3 years ago when Chase was a little baby, and I started my business as like a reseller of vintage clothing, but I couldn't really maintain this because Chase got older and I couldn't go shopping anymore. And so I started making and selling little iron-on patches with my brand Dusty Threadz. And I was doing customized denim jackets for kids, patched up with all the different patches. And then COVID started, and because I'm a fashion designer, I started to design face masks, and I'm doing that at the moment really, really well because we are in a little lockdown in Australia, New South Wales. So I'm quite busy doing this stuff.
Oh, that's very pretty.
I've got other masks. I've got satin masks, like really nice fabricy, silky masks, and patched up masks and all that stuff. And then I started roughly over a year ago. I started Dusty Jewelz, making jewelry. And actually, a good friend of ours, Bree, she got me onto tunnels because one night we were at your house, actually, Tommy, and she said to me, I've got these tunnels and I can't find this particular design. How is it possible? No one sells this. I'm like, hang on a second. I can do that shit. And then I found it for her, and I got really into all these piercings, body jewelry, and tunnels, and what you can do with it is so alternative and cool that I started making them and selling them, and that's what I'm doing as well. So I'm quite busy with two accounts. but I'm happy. And I can work from home. That's the best. You don't have a shitty boss, a 9-to-5 job. Just do it in your own terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. Jess, do you want to put your laptop, just turn the sound down on your laptop, just to fix the echo a little bit?
On my computer?
Yeah, on your computer, sorry.
Don't know how to do that.
Bottom right, just click a little.
Yeah, I found it. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. No, that's much better. Awesome. So, so you're a fashion designer by trade, right?
Yes, by trade. Yeah. I studied fashion design in Germany, and then I worked for a big retail company for quite a long time, and then I got really sick of that whole retail mass production shit, and I couldn't see myself working in that industry anymore, and I came to Australia and started completely new, and now I found my path.
Yeah, no, you've done really well. And tell us some more about the services, like the products that you have at the moment. So you started with the Threadz, and you do the face masks. And how did that go last year with the face masks and COVID?
So actually, face masks, that is a long story. So I actually sold face masks before even COVID. I had them. I tested them in my shop, and they went really well because we also had the big fire, the bushfires here in Australia, and also people like wearing masks for the purpose of going to a festival and don't be dusty and inhaling in the dust or the smoke. And then I was really successful with the mask, and then COVID started, and of course it hit really, really good. But then eBay put a lock on it. It says, because of price gouging, we can't allow selling masks anymore. So I had a little break of 2 months, and then eBay said, now we can sell them again, but not internationally. So I'm only selling them in Australia. And because Australia was doing so well recently with the COVID, that we didn't have any cases, I didn't make any sales. But then Victoria had a massive hit, and I had a massive hit straight away. I make sales as soon as COVID. So for me, actually, COVID was a heaven sent kind of for business, because I was making lots of sales because of that. Now I'm busy again because New South Wales is in lockdown.
Yeah, no, and I mean, and
I'm rubbing my hands.
It's crazy. It's crazy how you started for the festivals, and now you're supplying the face mask there. So and people go onto your online shop, or do they usually go through eBay?
Oh, they go through eBay. That's only purely eBay. Face masks and patches are all eBay. I've got jewelry as well on eBay. But the main marketplace is Etsy for my jewelry. It's just, better. But the mask I'm doing really well on eBay. And nowhere else. I don't really have to advertise anywhere. They find me. Because
they find all the people masks, Google, right?
Exactly. And all the masks you get at the moment, they're just the shitty, normal, fucking boring shit. And I've got cool design. I've got actually all my patches, because I'm doing so many patches. I've got, for everyone, I've got masks. And I just sold this one. The Sonic.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's Sonic, yeah.
On now because it has to dry. But, and I have lipstick on. I don't want to send it to someone with my smile.
Do you have much sales in for kids? Do kids masks, or do kids not really have to wear masks?
Yeah, I do kids masks. I sew them myself. At the moment I'm doing tie-dye. They're really good. Tie-dye for boys in blue and white, and for girls in rainbow color tie-dye. Then I do leopard prints. These are for teenagers as well, and they can choose their patch if they want. Like,
yeah, okay. So they can pretty much choose the mask and then choose their patches as well.
yeah, exactly.
That's pretty cool.
And then a couple of people joined.
There's people joining all over. Hello. Yeah. So how many people are there in your business? Just you?
Just me, myself, and I, babe. Yeah.
Yes. How does that go with doing everything? So I mean, I know all about it with my brand as well, and just being able to kind of be the jack of all trades. So how does that go with your brand? Because did you have to learn? What are the biggest learnings and stuff along the way, having to do everything yourself?
I think I'm pretty good. The masks were a learning curve because not everyone has the same face. So you have to adjust there and test different patterns and fits and details. But over a year on, that's really good. And yeah, with the jewelry, which was hard, was the tunnels. I don't actually have massive lobes. You know, when I started, I didn't even have stretched ears. I had.
Do you want to tell people what a tunnel is in case they don't know?
Of course. So a tunnel is a jewelry for stretched ears. So if you decide to stretch your lobes, you do it really slowly in small steps, and you go as far as you want. And then you get nice jewelry, like something like this. If you have lobes like this stretched, that's 18 centimeters, and
a big one. Yeah.
So that's what I do, and then I create my own designs. I've got. So even if you have tunnels, you don't have to go without jewelry ever again. If you want some drop danger, you still can wear stuff like that. So
can you change can you buy like different like charms that hang down and just reattach it, or do you attach?
I offer the designs myself and I attach them. But that is a good point. I could actually do that, like choose your design, choose your pendant, and I do it for you. And I've got heaps. I've got natural stones you put in your ears, plug your hole. Wooden ones.
Oh yeah, I saw the wooden ones on your Instagram. Very cool.
My stretched lobes they're not big enough yet. I'm at 6 millimeters, so I'm very small. And Steve, my partner, he actually hates it. So I'm like slowly easing him. And our bestseller, I show you our bestseller, those silicone. They're pretty cool because they're squishy and you just flop them in and you can sleep nice at night without having this stick in your face.
So that's a good point, Jess. So how is Steve your partner with your business? Like, do you neglect him sometimes, and how does it work in your family with your business? Being a small business owner, you're pretty much busy all the time, yeah.
And I use you as my psychologist now.
Yes, tell me how you feel, Jess.
It's hard sometimes because he thinks he's a tradie, like he's a landscaper, so he's out all day and he sees me doing it all day on the computer, doing Instagram, photos here, photo there, checking here, and just packing shit. And he's like, "Oh, you've got it so easy. You're on Instagram all the time, you're taking nice selfies." I'm like, it's not what you think it is. I actually have to do that. I have to, even though I'm not really a very social person, but social media, if you have a business, you have to be social. That's what it is. But sorry, guys, for all these people I neglected lately because I was sick, so that you put your priorities a little bit straight. And I stepped back a little bit out of this whole Instagram. Because life is also existing beyond all that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It can get tough. How is it with your partner?
Yeah, it's exactly the same. I mean, I think last night I had a lot to do on just on my website and on social media, and you're at being a small business owner, you kind of, especially if it's just you or just you and your husband or your partner, you literally have to learn how to do everything. You're doing product photography, you're doing, the e-commerce side of things, and you're doing websites and the social. And, Gavin, my husband, was the first one to say you need to be on all platforms. But it takes a lot of time and effort to actually update all those platforms, right? Like you're constantly thinking, what content can I? And I know there's quite a lot of blogs and directions and help on how to do that. But most of the time, I just come up with it myself and follow my own rule and see how the feedback I get from my customers. So, but it does take a lot of time away from Gavin and I's time together. So sometimes he gets miffed about it, but he understands.
Yeah. It's also hard with the toddler when Chase is here with me and he's running around and I'm trying to message customers or get my orders out. It's really hard because your son, he needs attention too. And then Steve gets a little bit angry and it's like, don't neglect Chase on the day. You have him. You have to be there for him. And fuck work. So when you're your own boss, you really want to do that. I love doing what I'm doing. It's not like a job. It's just my passion. I love it. It doesn't feel like work.
And do you find like you want to get like the orders out like straight away?
Yeah. Straight away.
Yeah, so you kind of, you either have some ready to go, or you have to make, like if it's the masks and they want a patch or something like that, you kind of have to put it together, right? And then
I have to put it together, made to order. Yeah. The masks are all made to order. The tunnels, not really, only if it's like a special design, then I have to make them. But otherwise, I just pick it. And my policies also said that I have to get it ready within the same day or one business day. So I am really on it all the time.
Yeah. Okay. And you said COVID impacted you in a positive way, if we can even say that, from a sales perspective. But what about, has it impacted you, your business or personally, in a negative way at all?
No, because online is the way to go at the moment. I don't have any... I had a little bit of trouble getting supplies from my supplier when COVID first started, because it came from Asia.
Was that in like May last year? Or like maybe earlier than that?
Earlier. It was when COVID just started in Asia, in China. December, January.
Mm-hmm.
The year before. What? 2019? 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
That's when it impacted. I was waiting for face masks and that didn't come because no one was working in China. Or the fabric or the manufacturer were in lockdown. But other than that, nah, that hasn't impacted me at all.
That's good. That's interesting. I mean, I'm sure as I talk to different small business owners over the next few days and weeks, it's a very interesting topic because, I mean, personally, like myself, I haven't really been affected from a operational perspective, but from a sales perspective, like for myself going and talking to for like salons and for my beauty products and people to stock like the Whole Foods and Manny Co-op and all those type of places to try and stock some of my products has been quite hard to actually go and face-to-face talk to them. I think people are quite busy all the time, but so that's disappointing with COVID, and especially with Sydney and lockdown. It's hard to kind of have those face-to-faces. So yeah, it's an interesting one to see how different industries and different businesses are impacted by COVID. And then like how what kind of what would you say you would want your customers or people to know about you? my mic fell down. Wanted to know about you as a person and your brand, and maybe share like where you hope your brand will go.
Oh shit! Well,
Oh, see, I'm not only a psychologist, I'm a strategist for you too. Where do you think you're going to be in 5 years?
I don't know. I just live for the moment. I have fun what I'm doing right now. There's a local tattoo shop in Narraweena, and I went there the other day for a tattoo touch-up, and she had like a little cabinet there with plugs, with tunnels.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I make them. She's like, oh, why don't you bring some and put them here? So, yeah, that would be maybe the next step where I can expand and sell my products in stores, like physical stores, and not just online. That would be great. With the face
and you said
masks,
the face masks, carry on.
The face masks, there is times where I think, oh, when does it finally stop? I can't see those masks anymore. But then it's good again, and I feel happy, and I like making more designs, and I want to make people look good, even though they have to wear this shitty cloth. They can even look good in it if we have to. So I like doing that. What else do my people want to know about me? Like I'm a normal. I wanted to say single mom. I'm not a single mom. I'm happily taken. I've got a little boy.
Oh, shame for Steve.
I'm just doing it for fun. I love happy customers. I love the fact that people are running around with my creations. Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. And you said a lot of your customer base was in America even.
Yeah.
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 Why do you...
Yeah.
Yeah, Etsy, yeah. So do you find, let's talk about Etsy. Do you find it's a good platform then to sell on?
Yeah. Etsy is really good.
Take a big percentage of your sales, or do they?
Yeah, they take a big cut, but that's all right. Because I get advertising.
eBay's like 20% or something like that, I think, or 15%.
eBay is more, and eBay is very competitive.
Yeah.
It annoys me every time I put something on, like, how can I beat the price of my competitor who is selling the same stuff? And he's making it for $5.95. Oh my God! Now I have to do it for $4.95. Where's my money then? There.
Yeah, I know.
It's a bit hard and competitive. With my masks and my patches, it's good because it's a really good niche, and I source really good patches. I've got like band patches. It's got like those band patches.
Oh, that's cool. Green Day.
They want to pimp up their jackets or whatever, and you don't get that anywhere else. And even on eBay, I'm quite high up there. Haile Selassie.
Oh, the rankings. What's that?
So yeah, it's pretty Linkin Park.
Oh, Linkin Park. Yeah, cool.
Metallica. No offense.
So what do people buy those, and they can iron it on, or
yeah, you can iron it on your jacket or whatever you want. I always pimp up my son's boring jumpers, and I put.
That's very cool.
I put No Effects, Metallica No Effects the other day on his jumper to make it look cool. So yeah. I've got thousands of these patches, and I'm pretty much alone in the market on eBay, so I can put my price whatever. Same with the mask. Everyone on Facebook or on eBay sells boring masks for really cheap, but I sell high quality, fashionable mask, and I can choose my price.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
Yeah, but Etsy is it's a different niche, different customers, and it's a completely different story. And eventually I think I want to move away from eBay to Etsy or have my own online store, but I'm not sure yet.
So at the moment, your store is not like people going on directly traffic onto your site. They're going via Etsy or eBay or something like that. So you've utilized
Etsy and eBay. That's already my advertisement. Everyone knows eBay. Everyone knows Etsy. If they look for something, they're going there. So if I would have my own online store, then I have to put more effort into advertising.
Yeah, okay.
You have your own homepage, right? So you have to get your customers through your advertising. I have eBay and Etsy for it.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like I did set up on Etsy as well. The beauty buds actually they're quite unique, but there are other people doing it as well. Although the quality, I'm not sure, because mine are specifically, they've got the plastic stem, one high quality plastic stems that can be recycled. Yeah. Whereas some people are doing like bamboo. I've got the bamboo ones now as well, which is really good. So I've got the whole plastic-free option going. But I think those are the things that get people to my site, and then I've obviously got the other ranges going on. So you getting people to look good with the masks, and I've got people looking good with the eyes because I've got the mineral makeup on there, and which is a really good offering. I kind of teamed up with a brand. This is just an own technique that I've used to kind of get people on, is that of a well-established mineral makeup brand that are globally known and tested, because it's such a competitive market. I mean, I'm sure some of your products as well. I mean, it's just some of the stuff I just wouldn't be able to offer that low price like they can, and have that huge big spend on supply chain. So I've sort of teamed up with them to become a wholesaler and stock lister for them. And there's not many on the Gold Coast anyway, so I've done that, and then anyone from the country can buy as well on my site, and I know that they fit in with my whole ethos, like that. So that it's the whole vegan, no cruelty, very very sustainable. It comes in the cool bamboo cases like my buds, so it's all refillable, replaceable, and zero waste, which is really good. So.
Well, let me know if you need a model to test.
Oh, I always need a model. I always need a model. I'm sure that, and this is one thing about having your own brand and being the one who writes the theme tune, sings the theme tune, because I'm the model, as I've seen a lot on your Instagram. You model your own stuff, which I think is fantastic, but I'm sure people get sick of my face eventually, so it'd be great to have some others. I even try to get to Gavin, my husband, to get in the shots, but he refuses to. But I'm telling you now, he uses all my products. He loves them. He's testing out my face wash. He does them. He's the biggest seller on the buds, because I never used cotton buds anyway before, unless I was fixing my makeup smudges. So he uses them.
Yes.
Yeah, he does. He does actually. He was like, "Ugh, I'm not going to do it." But then when I showed him how to use it, like he puts the little bubble tip one. I'll show you this one. It's got like the little bubbles on it, so that's the one for your ears. And you just kind of wash it with warm hot water, whatever, because it's such high quality, it doesn't melt or anything like that. A little bit of soap, and he just puts it on the side of his sink, and it's great. And he uses the face cloth and everything.
Yeah, good on you, Gav.
Yeah, I know. Other than my sisters and some other people I know around here, there's not many people I can get to test it. So you got to utilize your family, right?
Well, utilize your friends. By the way, Instagram people, me and Tommy are friends, by the way, as well.
We are. We met a long time ago. But I'm honestly, like, friends aside, like, I'm really supportive of Jess and what she's done, and she's a big inspiration of setting up her own business. And you've been going. When did you start, Jess?
When?
Yeah. What year?
Just after Chase was born, I started Dusty Threadz with my op shopping addiction.
That was 2000
Face was born 2018. I started 2018. Yeah.
Okay, so that's so. And you in the first year, did you do all right, or are you finding now you're well established?
Oh, you always get better. You always learn. I was pretty shit back then, to be honest. Yeah, but you get better. You learn from your mistakes.
And it's okay to make mistakes. I mean, like
exactly.
you're probably harder on yourself than you are.
I just now with that business, I'm thinking when I tell people about it, I'm so happy about it, and I think, why would you want to do something else if you can do it for yourself, work for yourself? Why giving your money to someone else and blow it in their bums?
Well, I think some people like working for other people, and some people like working for themselves. It is definitely a huge leap being an entrepreneur and starting your own thing. So hats off to you, Jess.
Was that a question before? What you think it was a challenge? Another challenge was with the earrings, with the tunnels, because I didn't have tunnels, and I don't have any models. Like I see all the other competitors with their body jewelry, and they have like beautiful models, and they're posting shit, and I'm like, fuck, no, I have to do that. So that's a bit of a challenge for me. Get ready in the morning, put makeup on, because I normally don't wear makeup.
Yeah.
And then stretch my ears, and then take a photo. And how do I look? And but it wasn't fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It is fun to learn, and I mean, I don't like really being in my own photos either. But I mean, you kind of have to. I mean, even with trialing the mineral makeup and stuff, I bought some, and then I had to trial it myself, right, to see. Like even with the buds, I trialed them for a good few months, and the face cloths and the face pads, because I was like, I would never use that. I was like, no, it's too much effort. You got to put it in the bag, and you got to wash it every week, hang it up, and then put it back in your bathroom. But honestly, I love it now. It's now part of my life, and I prefer it because it doesn't give my face as many breakouts and as many it doesn't dry out my face as it did before. So I've trialed and errored my own, but then photographing myself doing it is always, plus I didn't have all the equipment like, other people have. So I was literally balancing my phone on certain things, and, now I didn't have the Instagram. I didn't even know what an Instagram, though, those circles, the ring lights, as they call it.
Oh yeah, I've got one of those.
I didn't have one before, and now I've got one. So yeah,
I've got like 20,000 of these little things, like hey.
Oh yeah, I need a selfie stick. Luckily, my sister lent me like a really good camera to try and take my product photography, but I'm still using my phone for most of the stuff, which is a learning, that's for sure. But no, it's been we're out of time. It's been awesome talking to you, Jess, and I've definitely learned a few things, and it's good to hear about your brand and how you started. And if everyone wants to go and check out Jess's Instagram handle, it's Dusty Jewelz, or it's in my my story today. So check her out, support her, and join us tomorrow for the next one.
Actually,